Three, two, one.
Glowing Up Latina, Season 2, Episode 4.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Glowing Up Latina.
Hello.
Hey,
I'm Kristina.
I'm Amanda.
No, I'm Lyana.
What is up, you guys? How are y'all doing?
Hanging in there. This week was, ugh, it was rough this week at work. And we still have tomorrow. So yes. Hmm.
Work has been actually pretty okay this week, surprisingly. And I think that's because we just had our last festival last week. So I'm just enjoying having a nice low inbox and just really I have off tomorrow. I'm taking it as a comp day for working Saturday. So I'm excited for that.
I am so
Nice.
happy for you. Like, this makes me
Oh,
happy
thank
for you. Like, I'm
you.
cheesing. I am
Likewise.
I am cheesing so hard because I know work has been so rough the past 2
Mm-hmm.
months, right? I want to
Yeah.
say. So I'm so happy for you that you're
Oh,
having a little lull time at work
thank
and
you.
just
Oh my
trying to take a
goodness.
breather. I'm happy for you. Oh,
Hopefully
whew.
it lightens up for you guys as well. Listen, Thanksgiving is
Thank you.
next week.
Oh,
So
yes.
everyone needs to chill is my thing. Just relax. Nothing matters because we're gonna have some good food next week. So everyone just take a chill pill and that's it.
Yes.
Right?
Christina, how are you feeling, Christina?
We're on the struggle bus, let me tell you. I swear, I feel like ever since I got my wisdom teeth taken out, the general health of my body has just taken a nosedive. Um, I got those teeth removed. It was expensive. I had to go to the eye doctor because I thought something was wrong with my eye. Turns out it was stress. That was really fun because that was also very expensive. Um, and then I got actually sick for literally just 2 days. That was it. And I was out. And then yeah, I've just been feeling very ugh, the last 2.5 weeks. It has been an eye opener, let me tell you. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but when we first started our podcast, in those beginning episodes, I was doing really good, taking care of myself, going to the gym, doing
Mhm,
everything that I need to do.
mhm.
So apparently I need to be back on that. And
Okay.
that will be the goal
Okay.
for the future, for future Christina, because I can't do this again. Cannot. I haven't cried yet, which
Mm,
I've been pretty proud
I
of.
to I told you you should cry because
Listen, I would have put cocoa on up
something.
Up.
just to get those tears flowing. First 8 minutes, that's all you
Mhm.
really need. And then you can turn it off and then you're done.
Yeah,
I really
for
did
real.
think that I was going to cry last night, but really, I lay down in bed and I was just like, "Oh my god, this is hilarious! Life is hilarious right now." So I think I'm a little delusional. I think that's what's happening. But we're going to Tao tomorrow. I'm going home the day after that.
Very nice.
I think I just need to go home and reset and I love going home.
Right.
I'm very excited. So yeah, looking forward to all that fun stuff this weekend. And yeah, so hey, so when we're recording this, it is what, it's a Thursday. Thanksgiving is next week, like Liana said. And so yeah, this episode is a little when y'all hear it, it'll be very in the past. But then we'll be back on regular scheduled programming after that. But you guys, today's episode, holidays, they're fun. We love them. I love the holidays. I
Mhm,
feel like most people do, but
mhm.
they also come with a lot of stress. Do you guys have a big thing that stresses y'all out about the holidays?
I used to when I was a little younger. And by a little younger, I meant when Norn and I first got married. Yeah, I used to. Now I don't anymore because I think COVID happened and then everyone just started doing holidays intimately, more mom, dad, brother, sister kind of thing.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So Yeah, I haven't felt the stress in a minute, but I have experienced it, and it can be tough.
I'm happy for you. Again, another moment to be happy for you because
Appreciate you.
um I still do for certain family events. I do. I still get a little stressed out. It all depends, I guess. I don't know. I don't like being put on the spot for certain things. And I'm sure, and like I kind of experienced that this past weekend. I had like a family event, and of course the baby comments started kicking in. Me and Constantine, and I know everyone means well. I know that. I'm going to say that right now. I know all of my family means well, and they're happy for us and want to see it, continue to flourish. But it does feel a little like stressful on me, and Constantine's just like, yeah, whatever. But I tend to feel that now. And then in the past, it was like just other things that was going on in my life, like school and what are you going to do? Do you have a job? Like, yeah, but we'll get into that.
So, like, dealing with your families at the holidays.
Holidays, events, family.
Dealing with
Yeah,
your
it'll always be
family.
family. Family.
No, I definitely feel that. Is it like does it make you anxious?
It does make me anxious. You know what? Maybe stress is a little bit too strong of a word. I think anxious is the perfect word to describe it. Because then my hands get all sweaty, and then I find myself stuttering, and I tell you, like my sweat stash comes in, and I'm just like trying to look for Constantine. Like Constantine, where are you? Please step into this conversation. um,
That's crazy. I remember, Liana, you said at your wedding, like, somebody had already mentioned, like, "Oh, when are there gonna be babies?" And
Oh, yeah,
I'm
those comments started real quick. Mhm.
and now I'm
Yeah.
realizing that, Amanda, when we're recording this, like, you're 2 days away from being or 2 days? No, or today? Yesterday. Yesterday. 2 months married?
tomorrow it'll be 2 months married.
Tomorrow, okay.
Tomorrow will be 2 months married, which is nice because we get to like spend it with you guys. Um,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, essentially, yeah. 2 months married out. Lot Learned a lot in the past 2 months that I thought I already knew, but I learned a lot in the past 2 months.
So it's going well.
It's going well. And so again, people always ask me this question. So how's married life? It's married life. It's married life, you know. I I don't know how to describe it. It is what it is.
Mhm.
It's everything under the umbrella you can think of.
And yours and Constantine's, like, anniversary of, like, when y'all started dating, that's this month too, right?
That is this month. It is the 26th of November, so it'll be the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and we've decided to continue to celebrate the 26th.
Oh,
Oh, cute.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it
cute.
going. We feel like that's just an important day for us. Us also, getting married, but that's just the longest date we've had,
Mhm.
together as a couple. So we want to keep that tradition alive and keep November 26th in the books. So we're excited. We have a whole day planned. And I just want to say for everyone listening, we are going to be vlogging our 14th anniversary,
Oh my gosh.
14th year anniversary. Yeah. So we look forward to everyone, listening, watching that vlog. And yeah, we have a whole day planned.
So next
Cute.
year, do we throw y'all a quinceañera? Like, how
Oh my
what
God, I
happens?
want to. Oh my God. In my head, I want a quinceañera for my anniversary. I do. Everybody's gonna be like, "What? You guys have only been married almost 2 years, or already 2 years? Oh no, a year. What am I saying? 2 years? But you guys have only been married a year. Why do you need a quinceañera? You guys."
Okay, sorry, I got us off track, but okay, so dealing with family at the holidays. Yes, it's definitely hard. It is one of the
Mhm,
stressors. I think for me, my stressor, now that I am older, obviously
mhm,
I didn't think about it too much when I was younger, but now that I'm older, like money is like a stressor for me, particularly this year because like I said, I had some like unplanned medical expenses. Normally I'm like this year in general with my finances, I was a little like, "Ooh, I want this, and I'm gonna get." Like I said, I'm actually pretty proud of myself because I don't know if you guys remember, but at the end of last year, I think it was We All Grow Latina is the Instagram account, but they
Mhm,
shared save $5,000 in 1 year by putting like a specific amount of money away a week.
mhm.
And I was like, "Oh, you guys, we should do this." And then I don't remember if you guys said anything or not, but I did do it and I have made it to like I'm on track still. So on top
Oh
of
my
like
god.
yeah. So I was pretty proud of myself. I didn't think I was gonna stick with it at all. But
That's
Congratulations. I'm happy
amazing.
for you too today.
thank
That's
Look at
really
you.
my friends.
good. That's really good.
So
Wow.
I have saved money on that. So I've paid off some of my credit card debt that I had. And I'm pretty much gonna be like in a good spot. Like I have money saved up, but like when you have money saved up and then you have like fun money. Do you know what
Mhm.
I mean? Yeah.
Mhm,
So, because I also use, and this is not sponsored, but if you guys do want to sponsor us, I highly endorse this app called Capital with a Q.
mhm,
And what it is, like, you can link your bank account and set rules. So, like, the rules that I have set are like a roundup rule, where like every time I make a purchase on my debit card, it rounds it up to the nearest dollar and puts the change like in an account. When I meet my exercise goal, when I meet my step goal, and then I am on like it saves like, well, I don't know what week we're on in the year, but say like we're on week 40, it'll throw
mhm.
$40 in the account. So yeah, I think, yeah.
Mm.
So I like it a lot because it's a way to like put money away without realizing like you're putting it away.
I like that
Mhm.
concept.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
like that concept. Okay, send me that. Send me
I
that
will.
info.
I will.
I do. I think me personally, yeah, I could set money aside, but it's just I need the reminder to do it, and if I don't remember to do that, it's very hard for me to just do it willingly. But I think if just
Mhm.
it just happens naturally, and then take a look back like you do, and you're like, hey, I saved this much this month. Wow, I like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then, I just have like a specific amount I take out of my checks each week. So like, I'm doing fine, but it's like the holidays are always like crazy because I have like a decent amount of family and like I want to get something for my mom. I want to get something for both my brothers and like my uncle and my aunt. And then for my cousins, because there's so many, like there's 12 of us. And even though I love everybody very, very much, like I cannot be
Hmm.
buying 11 gifts out here.
I feel
And, like,
you.
because you have to spend the same amount on each person, like, you can't, like, do anything bigger for one person than you would do for the other person. And even
Hmm.
at $50 a person, like, it gets pretty expensive pretty fast. So that's why we do
Hmm.
Secret Santa,
Mhm.
Yes.
which is great. Um, but yeah, because, like, I wanna be able to give my mom, like, the best gift ever, like, who doesn't wanna do that?
Oh yeah.
And my
Hmm.
brothers as well.
Preach.
So, that is my little it's like a stressor. It's a stressor because, like, You know, like I always want to be like the well, I'm not an aunt because my brothers don't have children, but like the cool like cousin prima comes in. It's just like here are all these presents, bro. I'm trying to get there. Whew, universe is not let me be great right now.
I definitely feel like when we started noticing it, like at least on my mom's side of the family, when more grandkids were being born, and we were just like, okay, hold up, pump the brakes. This is getting a little too pricey now. Because my parents, we used to buy gifts for on both side of the family, both sides, like my mom and my dad's when they were together. We used to get gifts from my grandparents on each side, my aunts and uncles on each side, my cousins on each side. So in total, that must have been what at the time, maybe 30 people in general in total to get gifts for. That was expensive. And you know what? The day after Thanksgiving, I don't let this memory like die in my head because my mom would wake me up at the crack ass of dawn, or ass crack of dawn. I should say that, not crack ass crack of dawn. I'm on a roll again today, guys. And um, for Black Friday, we used to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, or no, not even 4 o'clock in the morning, get on the train and be at Macy's Black Friday
Damn,
to
girl.
get gifts from my cousin, for my cousins, I should say.
Crazy.
Like, yeah, I remember because, Black Friday, huge sales, and that's where we used to try to, mm, buy a whole bunch of gifts, in
Mhm.
an economic way. But boy, did I hate Black Friday as a kid. Hated it. But yeah, but we had to do Secret Santa afterwards once we realized more kids were being born. We're like, hold up, hold up, hold up. No, no, no.
For me, it's also a stressor, especially now because it's just like, because like it would just be me and my mom kind of like doing it. And like my mom would usually be the one to buy all the gifts. And she'd be like, yeah, mom, that's great. But now it's like my money. So I'm just kind of like, oh boy, like this is a lot. And my mom didn't really use to, well, she did. She did spend a lot of money. But there was a couple of years in a row that she would like buy Christmas gifts throughout the year and like she would store them away. And then like once Thanksgiving came around, we would be wrapping them up and everything. And that was, now that I'm thinking about it, like I feel like I should start doing that because it is like such an easy way to kind of like save money throughout the year and you're not like
Mhm.
overspending once Thanksgiving comes around and you're just like trying to scramble and get all these gifts together. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. But
But
now
that's also a good
now
idea, like your mom was
yeah.
doing.
Mhm. I have never done it, but I would like to start doing that next year.
My mom also, like, she would start in September and Christmas shopping and, put stuff away. This year we were a little behind. Um, yeah, I think that's a really good idea, like, because if you buy everything, like, a little bit at a time, it doesn't seem like so much, and it's, like, spaced out over, like, your pay periods or,
Mhm.
like, whatever, like, stream of income you have. So, that is something I will be adopting when I am, like,
Yeah.
for
Mhm.
reals buying presents. Well, I think what happened for me this year is, like, this was my first year with, like, a job, and I was able to, like, do stuff, like, go to the Dominican Republic with you guys. I went to mad concerts this year. We went to see Bad Bunny twice. That was ridiculous. I got a little heavy
Ah.
on the spending for myself without, like, the forethought of, "Hey, like, you're gonna have, like you have holidays, you have birthdays, you have all that stuff." And so that's how I'm now like, "Huh, okay." Like, I have a plan, and I'm gonna be able to get everything for everybody that I want, but the unplanned medical expenses really also just, like, piss me off. I was like, "Why? Who did this? Who did I hurt? Why did this happen?"
Who did I hurt?
But also, I'll say this, my family, like, they know that I've worked really, really hard to get to this point, so, like, if I had turned around and been like, "You know what? I can't do Christmas gifts this year because, like, I spent too much money on myself," like, they wouldn't be like, "Oh my god, that's so selfish. Why did you do that?" They'd be like, "You know what? That's good for you because you were stressed out for a very long time. So it's good that you're enjoying your still stressed out though, you guys, don't worry.
It never goes away.
No,
I
no.
mean, I actually know someone who does that, the whole, buying Christmas gifts, but she starts in July, she said.
Yeah,
She
they
starts in
start it's like a
July,
whole
and then she starts to make her way,
Mhm.
as she gets closer to the Christmas season. I don't know if you guys notice on HSN, they have a whole, or with HSN or QVC, those like home shopping networks, they do a Christmas in July, Black Friday type of thing.
Mhm.
And I caught myself watching it one day and I was like, no, maybe. I don't know. I thought about it. I was like, no, 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 change the channel, change the channel. But yeah, the holidays, it can bring on some stressors with family stuff.
Oh, and I will say on that budgeting thing, like with the whole like buying throughout the year, there's this girl I follow on Instagram. Hold on, let me pull her up really quick. And she was just talking about this. She was talking about how like if you buy throughout the year and all these stores have like crazy Black Friday sales. And like there's a lot of stores that will actually do price matching. So any store that has like a 30-day policy, they can do like a price match. Like, oh, I bought this in July, but this is like I would double check that though. This is from my memory and I'm not this is from my memory, but like there's a bunch of stores that would actually price match like, oh, I bought this at full price at this time. Like, is it possible to do like the Black Friday deal? And a lot of stores will accommodate for that. So it's another budget friendly tip for the holidays.
Hmm, interesting.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that.
Once I find her, I swear I'll say it. But now she doesn't exist on my Instagram, so we'll see.
I think also another thing I had to learn, like, not just with, like, holiday gift buying, but, like, gift buying in general, like, no matter how much I love a person, like, I cannot do something that's outside of my budget, and the person that I love should know me well enough to know that, like, whatever I give them does not equate to how much I love them, like, it's a
Mhm.
like, I'm giving you a gesture, and this, like, made me think of you, or, like, I thought you wouldn't enjoy this, so, like, whether it's $20 or $200 or somewhere in between that, like, it's all good. I love to receive gifts, all kinds of gifts. I don't care. One of like my favorite things I ever got was actually from one of my friends when we were doing Secret Santa with my law school friends. She got
Mhm.
me like I think it was called like the world's smallest vacuum. And she was like, you can use it on your keyboard. And it was really cute. It was because it was like funny, like it was like some I mean, yeah, everybody loves to clean, I think, right? Maybe.
Uh, you know what? You know who would answer that question for you? Constantine.
Does he like to clean?
He No, me.
Oh.
He'd be like, "Well, I seen it with Amanda." I'm very particular with how things look
Yes,
and neat
that's what I was gonna say. I
in
don't
the
know
house.
necessarily that I love it. I'm particular about the way things need to be. But it was I don't know, it was just cute. Like, a very thoughtful gift that, like, they because we set a limit, obviously, when we did Secret Santa. But, we love thoughtful gifts.
Speaking of thoughtful gifts, it reminded me of the time where my mom used to bring me to work during the holidays. I want to say either Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve. She'd bring me to her job, and I guess everyone knew that I would, that she was gonna, bring me and whatever. And she used to work for like one of the big bosses at her job at the time, and we went into her conference room, and her boss every year so kind, and they're still in touch, but she would give me like these beautiful gifts. One year she got me like this nice velvet brown jacket. It was a
Mm.
DKNY jacket. It must have been
Mm.
9. I still have the jacket. I make sure I make sure I did not throw that out. It's so nice. But anyways, right. So we're in the conference room. She's giving me my gifts, and then my another colleague of my mom, she walks into the conference room, and bro, I don't know what possessed me that day because I was taught to never talk back or have like a snippy comment. I don't know what again possessed me that day. Her colleague, my mom's colleague, gave me a Barbie doll. And I don't know if you remember this particular Barbie doll, but it had like like a blue lip gloss. I don't know, and you
Mhm.
could use, like, this lip gloss to, like, also streak the Barbie's hair.
I do remember
Oh,
that.
yes. Okay, now I remember. Should have
Okay,
started
okay.
off with that.
Okay, fine. Right, so it was like a blue lip gloss, you could, like, streak the Barbie's, hair and, like, put it on your lips, and I feel so bad saying this now, it's, like, just bringing up the story. I go, "Oh, I already have this Barbie." I
Amanda.
know. Like, I would like, my mom gave me the only look like, "I know you did not just say that."
Oh
I was
my
just like
gosh.
but then I kinda looked at my mom's face and I was like, "Oh, now I have 2 Barbies to play with." And I was like, she gonna kick my butt when I get home."
Oh my god.
Uh,
I feel
yeah,
it
it
for
was
you.
bad.
I feel it for you, like, right at this moment. I'm just like, "Oh my god."
Oh,
I
yeah.
would have been beat.
And I had to make sure I went up to the person. I said, "Thank you so much. I love it." But damn, going back home, that was stress. I must have been like 7.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I
god.
remember. I won't I That's a memory I will never forget. Yeah. Mhm. Bad. Bad Amanda. I don't know what possessed me because I'm never like that. I was never the type of child to like speak out or say the first thing that was on the top of my head. Like that was not me. I was very quiet and to myself, and I knew better to act that way at my mom's job. And
Amanda was spoiled at her mom's job. Getting all these beautiful gifts from the coworkers, and it's just like, "Oh, I already got this one."
Oh, can't believe you.
bro, I can't. Sorry, God, that girl. I don't know who that was. And see, now I'm thinking about, I guess, ways to like icebreakers for family, like events or holidays. I guess my family, I think we brought it up just a way to kill time on New Year's Eve, but I think this would also be a good way for like families, again, icebreaker, right? Get the conversation going or something. We like to play games, a whole bunch of games, Christmas Eve going into Christmas Day. So there was one year I had found a video on Facebook where it's this family, they have mittens on, like kitchen mittens on, and they have to unwrap a gift, like the box. They have to unwrap it, but they have like only like a certain amount of time per person to unwrap it. So whoever's the one person who can unwrap it the quickest in the time given, they can keep the gift that's in the box. So one year, I still have this video. So all of us we're going unwrapping the gift, and my I don't want to say he's my second cousin. Yes, my second cousin. He finally unwraps the gift, and he keeps. He did. We all didn't know what the gift was, but it turned out to be that was money inside the box, and he kept the money.
How much was it?
It was $20, but $20 is $20.
Yeah. We played
Uh,
that one year at my great grandma's house. It was
uh,
fun. It's a fun game.
It's a fun game, and I feel like these little games you should play like during the holidays, icebreakers, get the way to get the conversation going. I know we like to play loteria. That's a big thing in my family, especially in the summertime too. It's just a good way to get everyone together. What was another game we played? Oh, we just like hitting the piñata too on
Oh, y'all
Christmas
have
Eve.
one at Christmas?
Christmas Eve, we do a piñata, and I remember there's a picture of me and my cousins breaking the piñata, and then there's a whole bunch of candies, and you just see me with my dress, like I'm lifting up my dress to put all the candies in my dress.
That is so
Oh,
cute.
yeah.
Is it not
Oh.
cold?
Oh, what? Well, see, we used to do it inside the apartment. We used to do it inside my grandmother's apartment. It'd be like my dad or my uncle holding the piñata in the air.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
dangerous.
Yes.
So they're each on the piñata's like on a twine, and so like one person's holding the other one side of the twine and the other one, on the other side, but they're on chairs.
Oh my
Hold
god.
Dangerous game. So that's why you see a lot of those like America's Home videos where you see the kid hitting the piñata and somebody's on the chair and get whacked right in the bola. So
Oh my goodness.
Yikes.
the
Oh my
recipe for
god.
disaster.
Ugh. Okay, so let's round up kind of what Leon and I were saying. Finances seems to be it is a holiday stressor for sure, but some of the ways that you can, you know, I guess combat that stress, right? That would be the way to say that.
Hmm.
Buy gifts early, set your budget. It's really important. And stick to your budget. And don't let anybody make you feel bad about your budget. Like
Mm-mm.
we do what we can. We do what we're capable of. And honestly,
Hmm.
if that's not good enough for somebody, then they don't deserve something. Give them coal. Like give them a rock.
Right. I was gonna say to that, like, also, don't look at it as if, okay, well, I got them this type of gift and this is what I got in return. I
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Because you don't know. Like you don't
oh,
know
just
what people are
like
have going
that.
on. What were the other things? Oh, look for the Black Friday deals, look for price matching, like Liana
Yes.
said.
Her Instagram is your dot rich BFF. Her name is Vivian. She's a Wall Street girly. She has her whole little tidbit in the front and in the beginning of her videos. She's really great. She has a lot of like budget tips, a lot of saving tips, investing tips. I started following her because she like really breaks it down. She's just like, we're really gonna I'm here for you. So here's what you're gonna do. And she does it. She does the whole thing. So
um that We All Grow Latina chart, that was like a lifesaver for me. I'm actually kind of thinking of like maybe doubling the amounts this year because I think I will be in a position where I can do that. So I'm thinking about doing that. I think they post it every year, but obviously we'll post them and tag the account so that you guys have easy access to it. And then I'm telling y'all, I cannot endorse Capital enough. I love it. I think it when I started using it, because I've been using it for a while now. When I started using it, it was free. I think it has a monthly membership now, but it just takes it out of your like Capital account. And I think it's like $5 for like the
Hmm.
basic tier a month. Um so yeah, those are our little tips for holidays and financial stress at the holidays. There's like I don't know. I think the more that I've like gotten older, like the holidays are supposed to be fun. And like I think it's about gifts when you're little and you don't really get it,
Hmm.
but now that like we understand, like I love spending time with my family and I love all the things like the games that we do and all of that stuff. So yeah. And now we'll circle all the way back around to Amanda's comeback.
Oh, me being anxious around family and family events. Okay, first off, I want to say disclosure. I love all of my family. All right, I love my family. But I guess for me, again, it depends on like I can remember as far back as even being asked as a kid, how's school? What grade are you in? Like just simple questions. I don't know why. I just personally I don't like being put on the spot. That's just how I am. But I've kind of learned how to keep my answers short, and it's not to be rude.
Or do
It's
they
just that
say like short and diplomatic?
yes,
Yes.
exactly. Short and diplomatic. Perfect. Thank you, Christina. Exactly. See? Short. But
Well,
mhm.
do you have like a particular like instance you can think of that just like you were like, you know what, I got to do something because I can't keep doing this?
So one incident in particular, I think I brought it up in the podcast earlier last season, where it was around this time of the year for Thanksgiving. I had just arrived to my family's Thanksgiving dinner, and we're just, mingling, talking, catching up, da da da. And, someone did ask me, "Oh, you don't speak Spanish, right?"
Oh, I do
So,
remember this.
mhm.
yes, right. So, that stuck with me for a bit, but my comeback, I did it like right there and then, where I kind of nipped it in the bud where I was just like, yeah, well, but I understand it. I can speak it when I need to. I can read it. I can write it. Um, so I think from that point on, that person realized like where I was coming from. And I would say we have an is that what I'm trying to say?
Mhm.
Amicable.
Yeah, relationship. We get along. Um, Again, I love all of my family, but I think that's where I just cut it. And now they understand. And now we can ha ha, he he, all fun, fun games, we can hang out. It's always a wonderful time whenever we all get together as a family because uh i- at the end I think we all come to that realization that we are family. And I'm trying to think of another time also. Oh, wedding planning. Recently, whenever we gathered for like a birthday or for even Thanksgiving around this time last year. See, it's always Thanksgiving.
Mm.
I was asked, so how's wedding planning coming along? Do you have this son? Are you still working on this? And again, just keeping it short and sweet is my go-to with a smile. And it's just to let you know that this is how much I am going to tell you. And this is as far as it's going to go. You'll know when I'm going to tell you a lot of things. Like you'll know it. And I think it also shows in my face. I'm sorry, you
I was
guys.
literally just gonna say, I need to work on my face. My face is awful.
You'll
Like, it's
see
a
it
it's
on
a
my
pretty
face.
face, don't get me wrong, it's a very pretty face, but the expressions that it makes, nuh-uh. I get
There's
that from my
no
mother. It's Raquel's fault.
Raquel. Raquel.
Raquel. This is not a poker face. This will never be a poker face. So I can be telling you,
I have a picture of Amanda.
uh,
I don't know
go
what
ahead.
we were talking about or what
Go
was
ahead.
going on. I'm gonna send it to y'all, obviously, because we're in the chat or we're in the we have a chat together, but I don't know what we were talking about, but she is just like, ugh.
I want to see, I want to see, I want to see. But yeah, I'm not a poker face person. But you'll know when I want to just like divulge all this information with you. I just get anxious. Just get very anxious and very nervous, especially when I don't have any news for you to tell you. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
did you send
I
it?
sent it, yeah.
Oh, I love that tan. That tan looks so good.
You
And
look
my
so bad.
nails.
I have no idea
Yeah,
what was happening.
it's a face that Constantine will tell me change your face, and I'm just like, ooh, okay. I have to change my whole entire face. Like I have to just hide my face for a little bit and then come back into reality. But that was one again that had stuck with me. But then that also happened at a time where I was in my early 20s, so I kind of had a voice to say something. Now I am a little bit more comfortable with um I don't know how to put this. I'm very comfortable with just ending the conversation where it needs to. But I do it politely. And then like I will step in and not that I'm trying to divert from any questions being asked of, but I will try to switch up the conversation in a nice way, not like in a condescending way, like, oh well, I heard this happened to you, so what's going on with that? I would never with family, I don't do that. It's more like if I know something like positive has, been going on with them and or have you traveled recently? Like I'll bring that in to the conversation just so that way I can take a breather on myself and not being on the spotlight. So that's what I do in certain family situations. Like,
Do you
oh
know
well,
how to,
what's
like,
new with you? How's everything going for you? How's work? Like, simple questions like that. But that's just for me to like just take a breather and step away.
do you know how to, like, finesse your way out of it? No?
Now he dripping in
Oh, okay.
finesse. um, I think I kinda have some level of finesse, not a master it yet.
Yeah, no. I need to
You
work on the
know,
polite part. The polite part is hard for me. Um, because I mostly am just like, at this point, I'll be like, nope. And that was it. And I'd walk away and like leave it at that. It's because
right.
there's no other conversation to be had. Like, what is questioning me gonna do about it? And I'm sure, like, because you and Constantine, y'all dated for a very long time before y'all got engaged. Amanda
Mhm.
would make jokes about, like, when is this man gonna marry me? We all knew it was gonna happen.
I know.
But
And
did you
now
get
look
a
at
lot of
me,
questions?
married? No, which is so funny.
Really?
Not a lot of married questions. It's more like I wanna say, like, having kids questions,
But
like,
nobody was like, "When are y'all getting married?" or like, "When is it gonna happen?"
I You know what it is? I think now we live in a different age where people are in long-term relationships, short-term relations, whatever the case may be, right? Have kids without um being married. And I think we've seen that, at least I can speak for my family on both parts, like my mom and my dad's. There are relationships where they've been together for years or just, more than 2 years, and they have kids together. So I don't think it's been something, I don't think marriage was something that was just like, when is it gonna happen? When's it gonna happen? Um, but now it's like, so when you're gonna have kids, when you're gonna have kids, when you're gonna have kids, or like just little comments, like just not
Yeah.
like, I don't want to say they're rude comments. They're just like they're comments about babies. So I was at again, I told you I was at a family thing last weekend, and I'm holding my second cousin. But because like there's such a big age gap, I'm just referred to as aunt. Like the age gap is huge. So so one of my other cousins was just like, "Oh, it looks good on you. Like baby looks nice on you." And I started laughing, and then I go, "Yeah, yeah, it'll happen, at some point when we're ready." And it's true, like I'm not lying. I'm not gonna say next year in 2 months, or when or if I already have the thought in my head when I'm planning to do that. It's just like, yeah, it'll happen, but and I'm honest. I'm honest about my answer. We're having a nice time right now. We're enjoying our married life, our honeymoon years right now. We're enjoying that. And I think maybe it also reads in my face again. So my other cousin goes, "Nah, you have 5 years from now. It's fine." He goes, "Don't worry, cousin. Five years from now. Enjoy your time." You know, I think it reads. Definitely the face will tell you how I'm feeling in that conversation, and they get the hint. So, and then I'll to back off. So maybe my poker face, my non-poker face helps me in those situations.
Yeah, that makes sense. I corporately poker face. I'm pretty good at my desk to myself. It'll be hard sometimes when I read an email, but like, when I'm talking to somebody at work, like very good about it. I have mastered a neutral face. Love it. Love that for me. With everybody else in my life though, I am. I want to say I'm working on it, but I don't think I am. I really don't. I don't like it. It is what it is. Um, yeah. So Amanda, what are your tips
Mhm.
for dealing with family at the holidays?
My tips. Oh man, my tips. If you don't want to find yourself in some situations or like one-on-one conversations, I say bring a game for everyone to play. Gets everyone going, and everyone's distracted by playing the game. Um 2, if your family member has been traveling or they've done something interesting, bring up that conversation. Ask them how that's going or how that went. And 3, I hate to say this, but short and sweet. So yeah.
You just gotta sometimes.
Yeah. And
Well,
polite. Well, actually, short and sweet. Sweet.
not polite, no politeness. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, you guys. We covered the big two stressors. I know there are many other ones. We could literally sit here all day and talk about all the things that stress us out about the holidays. But mostly, we hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving and or enjoyed whatever you did over the long weekend. Hopefully you got to rest because I am learning that rest is very important. Everybody needs to rest. Do something for yourself where you'll just lay down, like you can turn your brain off. I was like, I have 2 hours before we record today. I should play The Sims. And then I was like, wait a minute. I will get stuck in a Sims hole. And then I'll be like, can't make it to recording, you guys. So sorry.
Are you gonna play now?
I don't think I'm gonna play now. I think I'm gonna play when I'm
Okay, fine.
home. I have not played Sims in a very long time, and I keep getting like these not notifications, but like I follow this Sims account on Instagram, and they keep talking about how things were leaked from Sims 5, and I just like I want to see what's going. What do we want? We want cars. I want to go to school with them. Oh, which we can now, kind of, right? I haven't played that pack yet.
Yeah, with the Yeah, with the expansion pack. Yeah.
Have you
I
played
haven't
it?
bought it, but I'm waiting. I haven't bought it yet, but I'm waiting for the Christmas sale that they usually do where they have like
Mhm.
50% off all the packs. And then I'm gonna buy 2 of them.
It's been a minute.
You guys are
Ugh.
so cute.
I want online play. I want to be able to play with Liana. That's what I want. I want our Sims to be there. I don't know, doing what? Knitting together, whatever you can do. I want to be able to do it.
No, our Sims are gonna go through some. They're gonna go through some SIT, whatever it is, sugar honey iced tea. They're gonna go through some sugar honey iced tea.
That's cute.
Y'all watch out for mine and Liana's joint account where we make Sim stories up. um, but yes, we hope you enjoyed this episode. I think we did a good job for on the fly because I did not know if I was going to record today. We didn't really know what was happening. But look at us doing it. Very proud of us.
Yeah. If you are struggling with trying to leave a uncomfortable situation, I gotta go to the bathroom, or I'm gonna go get some water,
I really was going to say that
or
too.
yeah, gotta go to the bathroom. I got an issue, so just leave.
I
Fight or
was
flight. Flight is the way to go.
I was going to say
Flight
that.
is the way to go.
Or my thing is, oh, what are you drinking? That's
That's
what
a
are you
good one
drinking?
too.
Oh,
Well, what you have looks good. What is
good.
that?
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where can
Like,
I
oh
get
my gosh,
more?
you don't have a drink. My drink is so good. Let me go grab you one.
Yeah.
Just flight all the way.
So
You
maybe
could,
we do know how to finesse our way out of things.
but yes. We hope you guys are enjoying your holidays, and then we'll be back for a couple of weeks normally, and then I think we're gonna take off for Christmas and the New Year,
Hmm.
and then after the holidays, we will be just flying through. Oh, except for when we go to DR. But actually, we have an episode coming out that week. It's gonna be exciting. It's not gonna be about, or we're not going to DR. Never mind.
Oh, whoa, Jamaica.
Yeah.
We're going to Jamaica.
So don't worry, y'all will get a little bit of that. And apparently I'm having trouble signing off. So Leon, take it away.
On that note, you guys can stream all of our episodes on Spotify. You can find them on YouTube. You can find them on Apple Podcast. Leave us a nice rating. Leave us a wonderful glowing review. We love to hear from you guys.
Continue to like our posts on Instagram at Glowing Up Latina. We did put out on our story, so we made a link for you guys to submit your questions for our Q&A special at the end of the season. So to keep a lookout for that, because we do want your questions. So far, we got one interesting question, and we're not going to share it, but we are thinking about our answer for that question, and I'm still thinking about it. And then share with us how you're glowing this week or any topics you would like for us to discuss here on the podcast at glowinguplatina@gmail.com.
And I'm just realizing actually we forgot to share how we're glowing this week. So rapid fire, you guys. Amanda, how are you glowing this week?
I am reliving my family night this past weekend. It was a very heartfelt occasion, and yeah, that's what's making me glow.
Oh, Liana?
Yeah.
It's my brother's birthday this Sunday, so we're taking him out for brunch.
So exciting.
How about you?
Yeah.
Me, I am going home on Saturday. I am flipping excited. So excited. I'm going to see George Strait. I'm going to see my mom, and I can't think of anything better in the world. I'm so happy. That is what's making me glow this week. So,
Yay.
until next time, you guys, keep glowing, mija.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.